Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Plenix, where we're diving into the world of global politics and its impact on our daily lives. Today, we're looking at a significant development that's been making headlines: China's second-in-command, Li Qiang, addressing world leaders at the UN General Assembly for the first time. Li Qiang made his debut on the world stage with a speech that was both sweeping and assertive, echoing long-standing concerns about the US and the Trump administration. The Chinese government has been sounding the alarm about unilateral action in global politics, and Li's remarks reflected this, warning against aggressive behavior and the law of the jungle returning to the world. But what's interesting is how Li's speech stood out from his previous addresses, particularly those he gave at China's National People's Congress. While those were dry and financially focused, Li's UN address was filled with flourishes and imagery infused with Chinese culture. He spoke about the Great Way remaining smooth and steadfast, and praised the sculptures that have beat swords into plowshares. This speech marked a significant moment for Li Qiang, who has been on the rise to prominence since being elevated to premier more than 2 years ago. And it's notable that Xi Jinping, China's paramount leader, chose to let the UN spotlight shine on Li rather than his predecessor, who was sidelined by Xi. This move suggests that Li is a loyalist and that China wants to promote its own values of multilateralism and consensus. Now, some might say that Li's speech was nothing groundbreaking, but it held particular resonance when viewed through the prism of US-China relations. The second Trump administration has emphasized its America First ethos, which resonates with Li's warnings about unilateral action and the rise of protectionist measures. But there's one thing that stands out: Li didn't mention the United States once in his speech, which is a small act of diplomacy in itself. By omitting this reference, Li was signaling that China wants to move beyond its differences with the US and instead focus on promoting global cooperation and peace. As we look at this development, it's clear that the world order is undergoing significant changes. The rise of new powers like China is challenging the status quo, and it's up to leaders like Li Qiang to shape the future of international relations. Will they be able to promote a more peaceful and cooperative world, or will the law of the jungle prevail? Only time will tell. That's all for today's episode of Plenix. Thanks for joining us as we explored this significant story. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth analysis of global politics and its impact on our lives.